Hello. Hi everyone. Just to check. Okay, mic is working today. Yay. Hi Luna. Hello Zero. Hi. Hi everyone. How are you this evening? I hope you are doing well. Hello girl syllabus. Hello. Hi. Man, I'm so happy seeing everyone trickle in. It's beautiful. How's your new year, guys? How is it? I'm still munching on New Year's snacks. I'm going to get so fluffy after New Year. Hi Shadow, hello. Hi Winoto, hello. Well, I was watching drama until Shib came live. I'm so sorry for the wait. Now the thing is that my night streams on weekdays often start late. Not because I didn't plan well, but because I have to go to my grandma's house for dinner, and it's not the closest to my house. I used to live like 5 minutes away from her, in the same apartment block. But then but well, we moved away, so while we are still close by, like it takes us maybe 10-15 minutes, okay, maybe closer to 20 minutes to get to her house, but it's still a huge difference from previously living in the same block. So when I'm at her house, like we have dinner, we spend time with her and stuff, and then only after that do we like come home. And after I come home, I still have to get everything set up. I still have to go and bathe and all the miscellaneous things, which is why sometimes things run late. But don't worry, if I ever run late, I will always mention it on Twitter, so please refer there if you're wondering where Sheep is. Yeah. Yeah, give me like a grace period or something. Yum, you're so good. Let me check the YouTube delay here. Yeah. Check the YouTube delay, go. I moved to my grandma's house because it was closer to my workplace. I see. That's nice. I'm sure she appreciates having you around. What's your favorite New Year's snack? It's something called barbecue corn. It's not really corn, but it's like tapioca flour balls. It's fried and coated with something really delicious. And I'm kind of eating them now. So fluffy, Shiba. They're so fluffy. I'm having like a slight pimple breakout. That is like not fun at all, guys. Alright, the site is now named X. No, it isn't. It's still Twitter, okay? It's still Twitter. I stand by this, okay? I swear by it. Hi, Tulia. Hello. I hope you guys have been having a great New Year. Whether or not you celebrated, I'm sure you have been experiencing at least some of the festivities. So, hope it's been enjoyable. I've been collecting ang pao and answering questions I would rather not answer. But it's just part and parcel of the tradition, you know? And mine's a sugar sweet plate. It's basically sugar with more sugar. What is that? What is sugar sweet plate? Never heard of it. Or at least not addressed like that. Yep, so tomorrow is gonna be very busy, by the way. If you see my schedule that I uploaded earlier today, you will notice that tomorrow there'll be 2 streams. That would be an afternoon stream at my previous time slot, in which I will play Honkai Star Rail for the first time. And the second would be our usual time slot where I will be offering free love readings, We'll be offering free love readings, so hope you guys can come. It's first come, first served, so we'll see how it goes. I would like to step out of my comfort zone and do some free love readings on Valentine's, so I hope you guys can join me, even if you're not here to ask for a reading. It's still fun to see how the cards show the situations of other people, so do come either way. Manasa, I would appreciate if you don't bring politics into my chat. Here is a happy space, so like let's just leave that out, okay? I'm sad I'm gonna miss the first stream. Don't worry, Zero. Like that's what votes are for. Don't worry. That's what votes are for, The Chinese New Year sweets tray. The tray of multiple sweets. I think there are many variations of that. If I'm not wrong, there are many variations of that actually. There should be several variations of that. Oh man, cause I don't know of any standard one. Hey Chevrolet, I got something planned for tonight. That's great. That's great to hear. Go for it. Wish you best of luck for it. Hi Prevail, hello. Another one with gummies and sugar. Okay, I think I understand the one that you're talking about. Very colorful, like sugar-coated stuff. Yeah, that's really good as well, Luna. Good choice. Although I think I grew out of that as I grew older. Like, it never really appealed to me anymore. Another day, another broken sleep schedule for me. No, please recover your sleep schedule. Yeah, please recover your sleep schedule. But really though, I don't know, like if anything, the new year was supposed to fix my sleep schedule because I've actually been waking up at like decent hours in order to like fit the visiting in. But it has not done anything, okay? Kiko can vouch. She and I are like talking way up to like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. and stuff. Kiko, hello! Am I allowed to hijack the day stream? I literally invited you to hijack the day stream, okay guys? I forgot. Okay, not that I forgot, but there was no space to put it in the schedule. But I'm hoping Kiko can join us for the Honkai Star Rail stream because she's been trying to drag me into it. And honestly, fine Kiko, yeah, you're allowed to hijack. In fact, like short of me being the one how do you call this, backseating you, you're the one there backseating me, and hopefully I'll find a husband though, you know. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully. I mean, for now, I think Blade is really handsome. He's like my type, okay? I just like, look at him. Oh, look at the dark hair and the fierce look. Yeah, but I don't know him that well. It's just that aesthetics-wise, he fits the bill. Hey. Yeah, but that's for tomorrow. So we'll talk more about it tomorrow. Like, the verse over tonight, I'm gonna ask out a girl. That's wonderful. Go forth, okay? Go forth and do your best. And if it works out, you have a Valentine's for tomorrow. Yeah, that's wonderful. All the best. Well, it seems like you guys have had a decent time over the past few days. I understand that a lot of you guys are still single, most likely. Hence, excuse me. Okay, maybe not all single, but at the very least unmarried. So that means that you guys are getting ang paos. Okay, ang paos are great. Okay, they contribute to the Feed Sheep Fund, and that means I can probably buy more art and assets of them. Hopefully, but I don't know how much is in them until the end of the New Year period, in which like I open all of them and then like deposit them in the bank account and, you know, start buying stuff. Yeah. Happy New Year, yes, Rabbit, hello. So guys, if any of you wants to give me an ang pao, my Payla code is at the bottom. You know, guys on Twitch, you can scroll down in my about section. You can see like my Payla QR code for those who are local. For those who are not local, the gank, my coffee and gank are open. So in case, I'm just being shameless. Don't mind me. You know, hide in toilet, open them immediately, lol? Of course not! I'm not like that. That's kind of rude. Okay, fine. But if you're, as long as you open them away from them seeing you, I think it's fine. But still. That's just a little rude. I usually open them when the Chinese New Year period is over, like when I've consolidated all of them so that I can know like for sure, okay, this is the total amount I have collected for the New Year, that kind of thing. Yeah. I was told my cooking was gonna help me find a girl. Why would they lie to me? It's because besides being a good cook, you need to have riz, Zero. You need to have riz, okay? If you're lacking the riz, but you cook well, honestly, you still have something. You still have lots to work on, you know. I never go visiting, so no ang pao. I see. But you get peace, and honestly, that's priceless, lol. Oh well. Yeah. Sorry, what was I gonna say? Let's see. Someone said something. Ah, yeah, Shadow said something. Oh, but they immediately ran from the expected up to the light. Wow, that's a surefire way of never getting another ang pao from them. Come on, don't be rude. Sergeant Tight Ass. Dark, I'm so sorry to hear that, but unfortunately, I cannot help you with that, Lamar. You might have to contact Esteem for that. Hello? I let my food do all the talking. I shouldn't have to talk after that. Unfortunately, Zero, you still have to show that wrist through talking. I'm sorry to say this. Yeah, I got the tiny hangnail. Give me a moment. I'm going to grab the side clipper. I gotta get rid of the hangnail. Okay, the hangnail has been more or less dealt with for now. Alright. With this delay, I wonder how Shib is going to advance on the story today. I foresee that the investigations will be about an hour. Okay, investigations should be about an hour, and then we'll try and continue on. Hopefully, the next part isn't like 4 hours. I highly doubt so, but we never know, right? Then I'm thinking if I really cannot continue, I will just end it where I ended. Okay? Yeah. So, anyways, guys, let us proceed. Okay, let us proceed. It is going to be quite a while, so you know, sit back and enjoy. Oh yeah, get guys to give ang pao to the niece and nephews. I mean, it's not an obligation, but it's more of like a social thing, you know. You don't want to disappoint your nieces and nephews just cause you're single. Yeah, it just be like that. Okay, DJA Adventures, Episode 5, The Adventures of the Unspeakable Story Investigation, Part 4. That is the last of the investigations. So let's go in. Okay, let's go in. Man, someday I really hope they port Investigations 2 over, because like it's like the missing link. We need that. Excuse me. 16th April, 1:26 p.m. Windy Banks Pawnbrokery. Here we are again at the scene of the crime. Now to thrust these representation papers in Gregson's face and see what he makes of them. Okay, fine. Hello again, Inspector. Do you have a minute, please? What is it now? You should go home and get some rest. Here you are, Grixie. Here are the representation papers. Your ladyship! Oh! Oh my god, I love how he does that and like the fish and chips. Hi, Alice. Objection. Yeah, objection. The objection part hasn't started yet. Okay, that will start in the next part. But hello. Being separated from the Twitch chat feels quite weird. So let's go to the Kick side. Unfortunately, I'm no longer streaming on like Kick because I don't gain anything from it. So like, if you want to, you could hop over to like the Twitch side. Lol. Sips all there with kids, and there's me. Kiko, same. I mean, not same. I don't. My only sibling is younger than me, so he's not married. Neither am I. So we're more of like recipients of ang paos, but we'll see. Hold it, yeah. I don't believe it. How the devil did you get that stubborn little ragabash to sign that? I salute you. That is good work. That is. I can see you've been very busy here as well. How about some tea? It's a special blend designed to relieve fatigue. You've offered him that tea like 3 times, Iris. Look. Lovely. Well, let's see now. Yes, I hardly feel tired at all. I'm fit as a fiddle, your ladyship. Oh my gosh. I still can't get over the Chinese dub for Apollo Justice. I don't know. I've never tried the Chinese dub for any of them actually, so I'll take your word for it. YouTube chat is always deserted. That's so mean! That's so mean, come on! YouTube is valid as well, okay? It's just that I think TGA is not that popular over there. Someone needs to stay here and keep chatting. Thank you for taking one for the team. Why not sub? But you don't have to. If you prefer to be on Twitch, feel free to come over to Twitch. There's no problem with that, okay? Would it be alright if we investigated the scene of the crime then? Do as you please. You know where it happened. Through that door behind the counter. Okay, shall we go then? Yes, the storeroom. That's where I discovered Mr. Windybank and Gina. Right, well, I'll be getting back to business then. Will you be investigating in the storeroom as well, Inspector? If I'm perfectly honest, we need to wrap this up before long. Can't afford to spend too much time on it. But there's so many articles to go through, it's taking forever, even with the lads working around the clock. Which is a problem, because there's another case the yard needs to investigate urgently. That must be what Lord Strongheart meant by far more serious matters before. So what I'm saying is, don't get under my feet, sunshine! No one's getting under your feet! Come then, let us not waste any time! Aw, Sasato's pepper. It depends if I can look at the screen or not. Sarah, hello! I have two younger sips that aren't married. I see. Rip. It's amusing hearing them shouting, 等一下, or 反对. Well. I jump from one or another depending on what I'm doing at work. You know what's a good time to do? You know what? I think tomorrow I will give out some gift subs, okay? Tomorrow I'll give out some gift subs on my YouTube site, so if you want one, you should like head on over tomorrow. Let's see, I don't think we need to inspect anything here mostly. We should just go to the back and like see. Behind that door is the storeroom, isn't it? That's what Grixie said. Yes, and that's why I saw that dreadful scene last night. Through the little window in the door. Man's dead, yo. Mr. Windybank, face down on the floor with Gina beside him. Hi, Isue! Hello! Izakon Yori, Yori, hello! Good evening to you too. As the accused's legal representative, you have the right to examine the scene, Mr. Naruhodo. We must make a thorough investigation. Yes, of course, and we will. Behind that door, that's the real scene of the crime. Or is it? Ace Attorney Ganbai, arigato. Don't worry, if there are clues in there, I'll find them. If only I learned how to read Japanese. I mean, if we're talking about what the what Isue just said, they just say like gamba, I guess. Okay, so I'm guessing we gotta move to the scene of the crime. Okay, that's stupid. Okay, let's just see, because we've never been here before. He's just saying like, good luck. 16th April, Windybank's storeroom. Sadly, I abandoned it since I had to go for NS. Well, you can always go back to it, you know? Like, it's kind of like whether or not you want to thing. Oh no, poor Iris. Poor Iris. She's clammed up completely. Iris is bound to find this difficult. After all, Mr. Windybank's life was taken in this very room only last night. Oh! Hello, boss! Ah! Wait! Inspector! What is it now, Sunshine? You took one look at me and tried to run away! You think a Scotland Yard inspector will run away from some jumped-up little defense lawyer, do ya? That's not the point exactly. Well... Never seen her ladyship looking like that before, is the thing. I didn't know what to say to her. So you weren't running away from me. You were running away from a 10-year-old. He's running away from a 10-year-old. Help! Haven't go back to it since I'm planning a trip to Japan. I see. Well, you should start soon. I'm afraid this is all a little much for young Iris. Some gentle reassurance might go a long way, perhaps, Inspector. Eh? He's awkward. Don't trouble yourself unduly, Your Ladyship. I mean, at least you're not dead, are you? Sir? No, did she get sadder? I don't think that went very well. Look, I'm in the middle of an investigation here, Sunshine, and I told you not to get under my feet. But what did we do wrong? And we have investigating to do ourselves. Yes. I'd like to hear more of what the socially inept inspector has to say. The socially inept inspector? Oh, Hurley. And inquire into how Mr. Sholmes' operation is going. Okay, let's talk about the scene of the crime, guys. So, Inspector, what do you make of the crime scene here? You've got eyes, haven't you? Use them. It is what it looks like. Nothing more, nothing less. Iris, could you lend me a hand? So, Grixie, what do you make of the crime scene here? Oh my god. Oh, yes, Your Ladyship. Do allow me to humbly explain. Last night, it's shortly after the hour of 1 o'clock in the morning, Scotland Yard police attended the scene. The one and only door to the storeroom was found locked from the inside. So it was locked from the inside. The lock appears to be broken now, though. Was that the police officer's doing? Quite right, ma'am. Quite right. We took the liberty of smashing the door in as humbly as possible. Oh. As you can see, the victim was discovered prostrate on the floor. This wise. And next to the aforementioned body, we discovered the vile gutter child. Are you talking about Ginny? She's my friend, you know, Inspector. Miss Lestrade, the hapless girl, was curled up on the floor, dead to the world. She's still alive, you know. Why is he like this? Yes, when I saw her, she appeared to be unconscious. And I'm afraid to say, she had the gun that was used in her hand. No! Presumably it's the gun that's still down there on the floor now. In her pocket, we found the key to the door as well. What? The key to the storeroom? And you say the storeroom had been locked from the inside, Inspector? Correct. All of which leaves her ladyship's friend in something of a sticky situation, I'm afraid. Oh man, I really want that endless fish and chips. That looks so good. Oh no, Iris got sadder. Obviously, my personal opinion is that it's all some sort of misunderstanding. Of course it is, Inspector. Of course it is. He just doesn't want to make Iris even sadder than she already is. That's so cute. Okay, what about Sholmes' operation? Grixie, do you know anything about Hurley? Is the operation finished? Is Hurley alright? Is he? The thing is, don't mince your words, Inspector, please. You don't mean to say that Mr. Sholmes is... is... No, Susato, no! I'll take a screenshot anyway. Fish and chip or bread and chip? Fish and chips. He's British. No, no, no! The operation's done and dusted! It's just that... Well... Out with it! Yes, ma'am! They used something called a general anesthetic. It's the latest thing, renders the whole body insensitive. The whole body... Anesthetized? Anesthetized. Sorry, anesthetized. Is that even possible? It means the operation can be completed while the patient is fast asleep. Modern medication. Goodness! In the Empire of Japan, we can just manage to provide laughing gas for a tooth extraction. The trouble is, the latest thing isn't always the greatest thing, if you follow my meaning. I couldn't get the medication to work at first, so it took hours for him to nod off, or so I hear. And now that the op's finished, they can't get him to wake up, apparently. Oh my! No, he can't wake up, no! What dies? What dies? No dies! Shh, no dies! No one knows if it's the anesthetic still in his system, or if the bloke's just plain exhausted. Right. That sounds like a pain. Wait, let me just like, Okay. Well, chances of him being exhausted is pretty high, actually. But anyway, all they can do is stand back and watch until he comes around again. Hurley. The moment he opens his eyes, your ladyship, I swear I shall get word to you. What a surprise! Even in matters of life and death, Mr. Sholmes has to do things his way. Pimpeco. Well, I think there's only the investigation to do. Let's see. The police have marked the position of the body with a chalk line. It's a shitty chalk line, not gonna lie. Poor Mr. Windybank. He was a nice old man. Well, he was shot just once, through the heart. Most likely, the fellow died instantly. He wouldn't have felt a thing. But that's great, I guess. If you die instantly. Aha! I may well be able to help with that. What? There's nothing like the sight of blood to get the blood pumping, is there, Runo? I have a feeling I'm not as bloody-minded as you, Iris. I'm afraid the sight of blood makes my blood run cold. There you have it, you see. When it comes to blood, we're all different types. Yes, what a scientific observation. So you need this. Oh, no, what is this scary-looking thing? Hurley and I haven't actually come up with a name for it yet. But as soon as you can see it in action, you'll understand what it does. Oh no. Watch. Ooh! Oh! The color of the bloodstain has changed! There! Does it make sense now? Yes, I think I'm starting to understand. Good. It works on the principle that different people have different types of blood, you see? Oh, right! The blood types, right. Yes! How wonderful! The chemical it fires combines with the blood and makes it change color. So you can identify whose blood it is that you're looking at. In a flash. Oh, that stonks! Oh, what a fabulous invention, Iris! Isn't it? Isn't it? I bet Jeannie would say it's bleeding great. Bleeding great hell? So, whose blood are we looking at then? This must be Mr. Windybank's blood. Yes, this is where he was shot, so there can't be any question of that. This could turn out to be a very valuable clue. So we simply must make a note of it. Okay, the blood analysis has been entered into the court record. Okay, blood samples portfolio. Nice, nice. Oh, so the substance is developed by Shoms. Okay, got it. Let's keep testing and adding the results of any other blood analysis to the portfolio. Yeah, let's go. As long as I have reagent left, sure. I'm pretty sure you have a lot of reagent with you. Okay, so let's go with that. Are we not done here? Iris? Don't worry, I'm alright. But we must find the true culprit. Yes, absolutely. Okay, that's done. We have the gun. This is a revolver, a real one. And quite possibly the murder weapon used to take Mr. Windybank's life. What's the matter, Susie? You and Runo look like you're about to faint. Well, it's just that I've rarely seen a gun in the flesh. And I've had issues with guns in the past. He had issues with guns in the past. Guys, do you remember how he got freaking like... Do you remember how he even began to embark on this journey? Oh, hi Chelsea. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you. But anyway, we saw Mr. Windybank with this yesterday, didn't we? I shall have to take my own life. Oh yeah, he is a dramatic person. It must be the same gun. And last night, when I looked through the spy hole in the door to the storeroom here, that was the same gun I saw in Gina's hand. I wonder how she got knocked out though. Mr. Windybank told us that he only ever had a single bullet loaded in his revolver, didn't he? Well, it's empty now. The one and only bullet he had in his gun has been fired. So we can be fairly certain that only a single shot was fired from this revolver. Okay, this should be important. Oh, what's this box? Out of all the articles in the storeroom, this is the only thing that shows any sign of being ransacked. Ah! Sorry. What is it, Iris? That's... Oh no, is it the manuscript? That's the box file that my manuscript was being kept in. Oh no, shit! Iris's unpublished story, The Hound of the Baskervilles. Surely that's not what all this... Surely that's not all this... Sorry, Iris, but if you ask me, it's all it. Without telling you. We must check inside the box at once. Yes. It's not inside, is it? Ah! It's gone. Yeah. Oh, it's still inside. Okay. It was there. Iris' story was there. Really? It was? Oh, that's good news, isn't it, Iris? Yes. I mean, of course I believed early when he said he'll deposit it here, but still... Okay, it's there, guys. Oof. Oh no, the plot thickens. The plot thickens! And then when you write fanfiction, the plot thickens! It's a relief to actually see it. Really? Because that's not a very well hidden frown. Iris's manuscript has been entered into the court record, okay? Okay. There's a lot of like perfume stuff and like liquids over there. Look at all these articles that have been deposited. The room is stuffed full of them. I can't believe how many there are. A bicycle, a gramophone, musical instruments, even some enormous paintings, look! Pieces of different people's lives quietly gathering dust in here together. Wow, that's so poetic, Ryunosuke. I bet you were like a literature student, weren't you? There's something very peaceful about the atmosphere in here. Or at least there would be if not for the chalk outline on the floor and the policeman shuffling around. Not much I can do about that, sunshine. Yeah, I mean, okay. We've seen everything here. Is there anything else? The notes? Oh, is that all? Like, for real? Let me just do another cursory glance. Like... Wait, seriously, was that all? Was that all? Really? We've already seen, like, everything that lights out has been ticked. What? What? Nani? Is that all? Seriously? Huh, that's interesting. Oh, iPhone box. Hello, hi. Welcome. Okay, I think that's all actually. Can we present stuff to him? Like, Iris Wilson? That's a huge-ass manuscript. The Hound of the Baskervilles. How did Susato-san know the exact title of this unpublished story? I suppose I'll just have to wait until she's ready to explain it to me. I'm so sorry. Ooh. Okay, I mean... Blood samples portfolio, color blue, pop windy bank. How nice. Okay. Gina's representation papers. I, the undersigned, agree to legal representation by the lawyer named here under regard to the following incident. Defendant, date of trial, okay. I mean, the fact that they put the representation papers here probably means something important. They deposited the 10 shillings. Mr. Windybank appears to have used the back of this photograph to write a redemption ticket. He's written it very neatly, but still, perhaps he ran out of paper, so he had to use anything he had in hand. I have no idea how to use the blood detector. You know, neither do I. Neither do I, actually. Your ladyship, I'm gonna be super busy at work today, so I'll be lurking, but wish you a great stream, my queen. Aw, thank you, Zero. No worries. Work hard at work, okay? And then you can share, like, good stories with me. That's wonderful. See you next time or whenever you can get a breather from work. Though it's hard to know what's a friend and what's the reverse side now. Ooh, okay. Oh, it's a cute cat, though. This is an adorable little cat. I think it looks a little like Wakahai. I always thought that cats like to curl up inside under the heated kotatsu blanket when it snowed. Maybe British cats are different. Lol, maybe British cats are different, lol. Okay, pawnbroker's ticket. Can I maybe show him stuff? Inspector. Yeah, sorry. I thought it was gonna be useless. Inspector, what do you make of this? Ah, what have we here then? A redemption ticket for an article deposit in here. Is it? Looks like someone ran out of office stationery and wrote the ticket on whatever paper was to hand. Yes, this is a ticket from McGilda's overcoat. The one that little diver turned up with yesterday. Oh, actually no, it's not. Really? Think you know better than me, do ya? No, I didn't mean to, Bruno's right, Grexy. It isn't the same ticket. Of course it isn't. Of course it isn't. I never doubted you, your ladyship. So, what's all this about? Then, if I might be so bold as to ask. This is a second ticket. A second one? It seems that Mr. McGilda in fact had another article in storage here at Windybanks. Is that right? we need to discuss this further with the inspector, Mr. Naruhodo. Oh good, because he's ever so easy to talk to. Okay, let's talk about the redemption ticket, baby. This ticket was in one of the pockets of Mr. McGilded's overcoat. Eh? You mean to tell me? Yes, there was more than just a music box disc, it seems. I should have insisted on the lads taking it back to the yard and examining it properly. Well, according to the details on this ticket, Mr. McGilded deposited another article here with Mr. Windybank. I wonder what that is. Yes, I can see it written here. A small box, was it? Do you have any idea where it is, Grexy? Any idea at all? It's another article belonging to Mr. McGilded. It could be an important clue. Well, yes, I suppose it could be. Please, stop looking at me with those big turquoise eyes, all full of hope and expectation. Why is this so funny? It's too much pressure. I'll lose me marbles, I'll go barking. You're already barking for her, Gregson, can you not? This is no time for dark impressions, Inspector. That's in the sauce from you, Sunshine. There is one thing that springs to mind. According to this ticket, the redemption deadline's already passed, hasn't it? Oh, yes, of course. Articles are only held for 2 months. So the small box will no longer be in here then? That's right, it's been forfeited. Which means it could be on the shelves in the front of the shop, where the forfeited items are offered for sale. Yes, the shelves to the front. In the front, we must search them at once. My ladyship, I propose kicking the inspector until he achieves our goals. I don't think Iris will agree to do that though. Rest in peace. You're wasting your time. Oh! There are dozens of little boxes out there, hundreds even. We can't possibly know which one might have been McGilded's. That information's not written in the ledger. Good. Well, I think we should at least have a look, just in case. Of course, your ladyship, of course. Very sensible of you, I'm sure. This is getting old. Pain. Okay, well, I mean, we could just kind of like, go back outside. Okay, there are many boxes, I think. The boxes are like here. Yes, this is where all the items that have been forfeited by the original owners are offered for sale. That's right. They've all got little price labels on them, but there are so many. I wonder if the small box this ticket was for is still on the shelf somewhere. The box that McGilded deposited here just over 2 months ago. Even if it were, finding it promises to be very troublesome indeed. There's so many boxes, it could be any one of them. Mr. Shom said that the pawnbrokers was the safest place to store anything, more secure than the bank's vault. So perhaps this small box of Mr. McGilded's contained something of very great value. It's gonna be something stupid, isn't it? Well, if that's the case, he'll probably have kept it locked. So then we need to find every box with a lock and break them all open. Hiya! Dude, what's your problem? That sort of misconduct would get you arrested. I won't let that happen. This takes me back. It's been some time since Susato-san last threw me. This is so normal at this point. This is hilarious. Okay, so we can't do that, right? What else can we do, man? What do you want us to do, sir? What do you want us to do? What am I supposed to do, bro? There's the article ledger here and Mr. Windybank's notes and... What's this? It looks as though someone has left a little photographic print behind. Oh, we already, like, got it. One gentleman's overcoat. Loan amount paid £1, 15 April, blah blah blah. A gentleman's overcoat pawned for £1. Clearly, it was a very fine coat. In fact, I think... Yes, this must be a ticket for the overcoat that Ginny redeemed yesterday. And is still wearing, which belonged to Mr. McGilded. I would never have expected the redemption ticket to be handwritten on the back of a photograph though. It seems Mr. Windybank just used whatever piece of paper he happened to have on hand. But this photograph of a cat, it looks very familiar, doesn't it? I'm sure I've seen this exact same picture somewhere else recently. Yeah, we have another one. Oh, yes, you're right! Very recently! It's the same as the one Ginny gave us earlier. Of course! I was forgetting that she gave us the print! Well, what are you waiting for then, Mr. Naruhodo? Get it out! Alright, let me the cock's turn. Oh? Are there any differences? Yes, they're exactly the same. Wait, no, they're not exactly the same. They don't look exactly the same. Hehe, I've got it! These two photographs hide an amazing secret! A secret? What does she mean? You must tell us, Iris, at once! Hehe, do you really want to know? Yes, we need you to tell us all you know about this pair of photographs. So Iris, about these two photographic prints, the one we found here on Mr. Windybank's counter and the one Gina gave us before, they're slightly different. What is this amazing secret you mentioned that's hidden between these two identical prints? Actually, that's not quite right. Sorry? If you look carefully, the two prints aren't the same. Not exactly. That's what I said. They don't look exactly the same. They're very subtle differences, guys. They're not? Have another look at them now. Yeah, the one on the left has like, the one on the left, the cat's looking slightly off to the side. Can you see that they're just slightly different from each other? I think so. It's very subtle though. Ryunosuke, come on. The clues are in the subtleties, okay? The devil's in the details. But what's the reason for the subtle difference between the two prints? Let's go spot the difference challenge. Oh, whoa? Ah, well, it's because they're a set, you see? No, I don't. This pair of photographs is meant to be used in a stereoscope. Everyone in London's raving about them at the moment. Oh, the stereoscope! Ah, a stereoscope. Why do I feel as though I've heard that word before recently? Because Sholmes would not stop talking our ears off about it, I think. Oh, yes! That's what Mr. Sholmes showed us yesterday. You see? There it is, just over there. Ah, yes, of course. That magical machine that makes pictures look almost real enough to touch. Do we need to put these photographs in? Well, actually, it's quite possible to see the same depth in pictures even without one of those contraptions. What? Really? Do you know how a pair of flat photographic prints can appear to have any depth in the first place? No, I have no idea. Oh, wonderful! Then I'll be able to tell you. She's over the moon, bless her. She's so cute though. Should we let her explain though? We really need to carry on investigating the scene. I, for one, simply have to know. Okay. Excuse me, how stereoscopic prints were. Oh boy. Have you ever considered, Runo? How our eyes see depth in the world around us? Well, I just opened them and it works. But the reason it works is because we have two eyes. Two eyes. Shocking. He's so unimpressed. Why is he like this? Jesus. Ah, welcome to the Shibdom, Anthony Yang. Welcome. If you try closing just one eye at a time, I think you'll see it straight away. What do you see with your left eye? What you see with your left eye? And what you see with your right eye are ever so slightly different. You get a different view with each eye. Yes, the position of objects seems to shift slightly. So, close one eye, up, close the other eye. Exactly. And in your head, your brain uses that shift to estimate depth as it merges two views into one. Time to cross-eye ourselves. I don't know if I can cross-eye myself on the model, but it's cute. That's how we can sense depth in everything we see. Depth. Limao. Never mind. Ah, my brain really is amazing, isn't it? It does so much without telling me. Ah, I think I see. So the pair of photographs consist of a left eye view and a right eye view. Is that right? Oh, well done, Susie! You're so quick! So if you can persuade your brain to merge the two pictures together in your head, you'll be able to see depth in these prints. Yes, Runo, you're beginning to understand. And the stereoscope's function is to act as your brain and allow you to do just that? Yes, but as long as you have two images, two eyes, and one brain, you can actually do it yourself without needing a stereoscope at all. You can? Really? Okay, how to view them then? Let's try it. Let's see if you can view this pair of prints without the help of a stereoscope. Oh, yes, I'm dying to have a go. Susato-san really loves this kind of thing. You need to be able to cross your eyes. That's the main thing. Can you both do that? Oh, cross eye time. Yeah, I can. Cross my eyes? I think I can. Watch me and see if you can copy. She really did it! Make your eyes do this. Can you see it on my model? I'm gonna try. Hello, can you see? Alright, let me try. Are you ready, Mr. Naruhodo? They're so cute! There, how's that? Wonderful! Now it's your turn, Runo! The trick is to concentrate on looking at the bridge of your nose with both eyes at the same time. Okay. Not exactly an easy task when two people are staring at you cross-eyed. Alright, that's enough practice. Now let's try looking at the prints. Start by staring at one print and slowly crossing your eyes. You should see two overlapping images, like this. Oh no, really? It cannot. It's not cross-eyed now, right? I'm currently, like, cross-eyed now? No? Aw, that's so sad. You should see two overlapping images like this. Okay. You try it now, Runo. I'm just going to have to give it a try, I suppose. Okay. Did the print split into two images for you? Now, the next step is to put the pair of prints side by side like this, and then to try crossing your eyes again. The prints should slowly merge together until... Ooh. They form a new single image in the center. Wow. Yeah, the eye tracker doesn't cross. No! No! I do such good cross-eyed looks as well. Wait. Oh, yes! Mr. Naruhodo, it works! I can see it in the middle now. It looks so real! Oh, I could look at it all day! Please don't, your eyes are gonna get stuck like that. I wouldn't advise that. Your eyes might start to hurt. Your turn, Runo! Seriously? Pretend you're looking through the two pictures and slowly cross your eyes. Oh my god, it works! It actually works! Holy shit! Keep adjusting the position of your eyes until the two images overlap exactly in the middle. Like this, is it? There, you managed it! So now you know how stereoscopic images work. Well, I don't know who discovered it, but it really is quite extraordinary. Let's go! So what do you think of these stereoscopic prints then, Runa? They're certainly amazing, but it isn't easy to get the knack of viewing them properly. No, some people find it easier than others. But that's why contraptions like these exist, for people who find it tricky. Oh, I recognize that! We saw one over there yesterday, didn't we? Oh, so that's... Oh... If I remember correctly, you press this little knob here? And then set the pair of photographs in the stand at the back, and... It's still amazing, even though I know roughly how it works now. Nice, baby! Well, London seems to agree with you. Stereoscopes are very popular at the moment. You can find one of these folding contraptions in lots of households in the capital currently. But if these little machines are so affordable, surely there's no need to go around staring cross-eyed at pictures like you hate them. That'd be mean. Hi, Antario, hello! Mary, hello, hope you're having a lovely day, girly. Thank you so much, I am having a lovely day. Thank you for joining us. But it's so much more satisfying to be able to see the effect with your own eyes. Well, I think so in any case. Oh, thanks for the hydrate, Nautilus. I was sippy. Sippy done, yeah! Stereoscopic pictures. Never even heard of them until yesterday. We've certainly learned a lot about them, but I wonder if it's knowledge that I'll ever actually need. The second white cat photograph has been entered into the good record, okay? Alright, I think we have to continue looking. Do you have to talk to all the police officers like, please? Oh my god. That's a music box. Do you have them where you come from, Runo? Yes, but I've never seen one so large as this in Japan. Oh, well, this'll be a treat. Shall we have a listen? Listen? What do you think? Isn't it a pretty sound? It's a beautiful sound, yes, but it's a little hard to enjoy when all the policemen in the room are giving you fierce looks. Hello? Never mind that. If any of them say anything, I'll tell Grixie to have a word. Harris Wilson, a superintendent of Scotland Yard. This is so funny. Oh. We should talk to them, I guess. The police are scoring every inch of this place by the look of it. Instructions from the yard are to examine every article in the shop and every ledger and book of accounts. Every article? But that's a ridiculous amount of work, surely. We've been hard at it ever since the shop was declared a crime scene in the early hours. We're sifting through it all in shifts at least, but still. We'll be working through the night, that's for sure. And even then we'll barely have scratched the surface. A crime in a pawnbroker's. It must be every policeman's worst nightmare. Ah, rip. It's every copper's worst nightmare, you know? A crime in that pawnbroker's. It is. How? That's so funny. Oh, we already talked to this guy. Okay, so as long as you talk to one of them, that's fine. It's like covered. Okay. Is there anything else to see? I kinda don't want to see that, but like, oh, fine. Oh, wait. Oh my god. Wait, what? Ah, look here. Wait, oh my gosh. Oh, yes, a bullet hole. And I can see the bullet is still lodged in the wall. Nani? Wait, But if there was only one bullet, how did this bullet get caught in the calendar, guys? Presumably Mr. Windybank wasn't practicing with his revolver in his spare time. Ah, well, Mr. Shibs likes to practice in his drawing room whenever he can. He's very patriotic like that. Sorry? It's all there in the adventures of Herlock Sholmes, you know? Isn't it right, Iris? Did I write something like that? Partly in jest, perhaps? In jest? Well, he doesn't do it often, and it's quite a dangerous pastime. He doesn't do it often? He shouldn't even do it once! Forget that for now, Bruno. Let's examine this bullet. Oh, there's blood as well, so... What's that around the bullet hole? Is it... blood? A suspicious red stain on the calendar. Aha! This is where I come in. Oh, right! If the blood changes to be the same color as the sample from the storeroom, we'll know that it's Mr. Windybank's blood. Exactly! Here we go then! Hui! Is it blue? Oh no, it's green! It's completely different to the color that Mr. Windybank's blood turned in the analysis. It just goes to show, things don't always go according to plan, do they? Nevertheless, we must add this sample to the results of the other blood analysis. The blood sample... Its portfolio has been updated in the court record. Okay. Alright. Let's talk to this one then. This officer has been staring intently at the wall since before we came in here. Shh! Keep it down! Oh, sorry. There's a major clue just here. Really? Then we must tell Grixie at once! But as soon as I report it, that'll be it. I'll be stuck here even longer. Stuck here? What do you mean? I haven't been home in 2 days already. I need another constable to relieve me and take over me shift. They really have a tough time, the British police. That doesn't stop us investigating though, does it? No, I suppose not. I'm fairly sure it was the calendar he was peering at. Okay, so he's like staring at the calendar. Okay, that's fine as well. Let's see. I'm fairly sure this contraption was here yesterday as well. Here we are, though I'm not sure confident I can get it closed again. Oh, yes! That's a folding stereoscope. Really? This is a stereoscope? Mr. Shibs showed us a picture yesterday that you were supposed to be able to see in 3 dimensions. But for that, he used a great big contraption over there. Well, that's for use in public houses and places like that. It contains a carousel with all sorts of pictures inside. But this little thing is a much simpler design for use at home. There are special shops selling prints you can use in them. I have a little collection myself. I wonder if I could make some money out of these in Japan? It would beat keeping my toilet sparkling clean anyway. Okay, I don't understand his reference, but alright, whatever. This is that strange contraption that lets you see pictures of things as if they're right in front of your eyes. It makes you think when Mr. Shibs gleefully showed it to us yesterday, we were blissfully unaware that any of this was about to happen. That is actually very sad. Like, really, really sad. Okay, so like, is there anything else we're supposed to do here? We've already talked to the police. We've gone through everything. Oh, what's that? 3 golden balls. 3 golden balls. I see. That's right. That sign shows the shop is a pawnbrokery. A bit like your armband shows you're a defense lawyer. And what's the significance of the 3 golden balls? Does it have some special meaning? Well, does it? I expect Hurley would like to answer that question when he's back from hospital. You mean you don't know? Me neither, I have no idea. Okay, okay, do we have anything else? we should see... Oh, this one. The ledger that's open on the counter there really is enormous, isn't it? It must be an awful lot of work to keep track of all these hundreds of items in pawn. It's too much to think about. Better just sell it all and have a clear head if you ask me. But clearly Mr. Windybank was very careful when it came to articles in his care. He was very careful, but still... That was still kind of a pain though. Is there anything else? This is like... I doubt there's any more to inspect actually. We're kind of like gone through everything. Okay, let's just see if there's anything in the court record we can kind of like get photograph too. Look at this thumbprint though. Mr. Naruhodo, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's something rather troubling here. I have noticed. The red smear, you mean? Yes, it looks like blood, doesn't it? I wonder if Susato-san had picked up on that. Well, in that case... Yes, we need Iris! We should show this to her before we forget. Yeah, let's show it to her, baby. Okay, show this to Alice. Present. This one. Sorry, present this. Oh, that looks like blood! Come, use the reagent. I would say it's from a gloved finger. Almost certainly a glove made of leather. Wow, you're smart. Well, don't worry, Runo. You can leave the rest to me. Boom. It's purple, so it's someone else. Look at that. Yes, that's a color we haven't seen before, isn't it? We simply must add it to the portfolio of blood samples. It could be an important clue. Although, it would be nice to find out whose blood these different colors correspond to at some point. Well, this particular stain of blood... Oh, you've had an idea, haven't you? Do you know whose blood this is? I think we do, yeah. Yes, I have an idea whose blood it is. Not from the color it turned, but with a little deduction. That's right, I think it's clear. Iris, you know as well? You first, Runo. Who do you think it belongs to? Alright, I believe this is the blood of... It was... Magnus McGilded, probably? Well, I could be wrong. Mr. McGilded? Yes, after all, this redemption ticket belongs to him. Oh, you don't think? You mean that during the incident on the omnibus? Yes, I expect so. It's a very clear print and no small amount of blood. Oof. Harris's theme reminds me of Super Paper Mario soundtrack. Ooh, is it? Hi, Miss Starks. Hello. It does have a very catchy background to it. I like it. So it must have resulted from a fairly serious accident, such as he might have sustained on the omnibus. Wait, but if I remember rightly, no sign of injury was found on McGilded at all. Oh. We're trying to work out who the blood came from, so we can rule out anyone who hadn't been bleeding straight away. Yes, I suppose we can. Okay. Okay, so it's not him. If it's not Magnus McGilded, probably Thrice Fired Mason? Thrice Fired Mason? Thrice Fired Mason? You don't sound very sure of yourself the way you trailed off there. Well, it was 2 months ago now, that case. And of course I've never met the victim, so I'm struggling to remember his name. He was definitely thrice fired, though. Lamau? The victim of the omnibus case? Yes, his name was indeed Mr. Thrice Fired Mason. But that would mean that this bloodstain... was left on the ticket 2 months ago. Yes, I think it was. Gina brought this ticket here to Windybanks yesterday. I'm suggesting that the bloodstain was already on it at that time. So, it's a smear of blood from the time that Mr. Mason was killed 2 months ago. Oh boy, it thickens. Something else is coming back to me now. Mr. McGilded was also wearing leather gloves that night. Now I ask you, what good-hearted soul wouldn't rush to help a fellow bleeding from his stomach? I wasn't about to start worrying about me gloves now, was I? I reached out to give the man a hand. Ah, right. It certainly does look like a leather glove thumbprint, this mark. But we know that Mr. McGilded had no injuries at that time anywhere on his body. From which we can conclude that any blood on the glove belonged to the victim, Mr. Mason. Mr. Naruhodo, you sound just like Mr. Sholmes! Minus the quirky slip-ups, I hope. LOL! They're insulting Sholmes without me trying. Yes, I think you're right, Runo. Very well, let's make a note of this. The details of the pawnbroker's ticket for the coat have been updated in the court record. Let's go. The blood analysis data has been updated in the court record. Okay. Dong! 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 Garg! I nearly jumped out of my skin there. How could Mr. Windybanks set such a wicked trap? I doubt he set out to scare anyone. Is that really the time? I think perhaps we should pay Gina another visit soon. Oh? Her trial is tomorrow. We must establish whether or not you will be defending her. I think we should ask her one more time. She may have changed her mind. Don't you remember Runo? You told her she could rip up the representation papers if she didn't want you to be her lawyer. Really? Did I say that? Lol? Yes, you did. They're so cute. Yes, you did. Lama? Hi Taylor, lol, I'm a trauma dumb. We were all having a bad day until we saw Miyori smile. Now I lurk. Thank you, Taylor. Feel free to lurk. Thank you, lol. The deadline for submitting the paperwork is fast approaching. In that case, we had better hurry back to the prison and talk to Gina again. Okay, let's move to the prison. Prison? Gina! You better not have changed your mind, you little shit! Oh, sorry. 16th April, 5:41 p.m. Local prison cell 13. Ah! Gina, good. You're back. Ah! He's Fun fact, you have a small belly button. Ah, thank you, Chicago. Thank you for telling me. The police must have finished questioning her then. Oh, how was it, Ginny? Was it awful? Eh? Oh, didn't bother me. Thank you for the papers you signed before. It meant we were able to investigate at Windybanks. Oh, right. Don't you want to know how we got on? We've been ever so busy. What's the point in asking? Won't change what everyone's saying. That I did it. That's not... Gina, we came to ask for your final decision. Eh? What decision? About tomorrow's trial. Will you let me defend you or not? I must submit the paperwork now if you'd like Mr. Naruhodo to represent you. Right, I see. She's really lost her fight all of a sudden. But I know what that feels like. The worry is just so hard to bear. We have to talk to her more. Oh my god. And Torian, I've been reading JoJo's Bizarre Adventure series and I'm up to part 4 out of 8 now. Loves part 3 in the series so far. I see, wonderful. Please continue reading then. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Oh, alright then. Blimey, give it a rest with them eyes, Iris. So come out then, fill us in. Who done it? Unfortunately, we don't know that yet. You don't say. We don't know yet, Gina. But Mr. Naruhodo and all of us know that you are innocent of this crime. And while we haven't yet managed to work out who the real culprit is, there are a number of interesting facts that we have managed to establish. Oh yeah? Like what? Well, for example, the reason for you being there in the first place. I think I know now why you broke into Windibanks that night. It looks like I'm going to have to take some evidence that clearly reveals the reason and thrust it in Gina's face. Or I could present it to her calmly, I suppose. Okay, fine. Fine. Have it your way. Oh my god. Do you see this pawnbroker's ticket, Gina? It's the one you took to Windibanks, isn't it? The one for that black overcoat that you're wearing now? Eh? What? That? I don't know. They all look the same to me, those tickets. Surely not. Well, this one has a very obvious mark on it that would appear to be blood. Eh? Does that ring any bells? I don't know. It all looks the same to me, blood. And they all sound the same to me, these answers. Suspicious. Okay, I think the one we use sure is this one. Here, Gina, look at this. Not that. Why is he so funny? What else can we show her? Like this, I guess? We show her this, right? So can we show? Lemma, why is she so funny? Okay, I don't think there's anything else. Let's just continue. Representation in court. We already have the representation papers and other documents we need. All we have to do is hand them to the court clerk. Court clerk. Clerk. Yeah, never mind. That is court clerk. Never mind. That is if you'll allow me to represent you in court tomorrow. Nah, don't bother. Ginny. Rip him up and chuck him, would ya? Them representation papers or whatever they're called. This cell ain't fancy enough to have a bin. So, what will you do in court tomorrow? I'll be fine on me own. I don't think you will be. Hi, May. Hello. Also, poor Gina. Yeah, poor Gina. No. Look, it don't matter. What's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. This is one stubborn pickpocket. Is there something we need to like present to her? I think we need to present something to her, like... Can we present this to her, Lamal? Gina, I'd like to thank you for signing these papers. If you want to thank me, you can do it once you've got me off the hook. Alright then. Wait, what? Shouldn't she be thanking me then? You know what, Mr. Narrow Odo? It ain't good manners to expect thanks if you do someone a favor. I know that! She's as tricky with words as she is with her fingers. Okay, like, I think we've shown her, like, everything? Have we shown her this? We found this in Mr. Windibank's storeroom. The manuscript of Iris's latest story. Ah! Oh, right. Well, that's good then. Curiously, the storeroom at Windy Banks showed no sign of being ransacked for items of value or the like. With one exception. The box file that housed this manuscript. Unless you went in just to help her check on this? Oh my gosh, Gina! It was you, wasn't it, Gina? Who broke open the box containing this manuscript last night? Eh? You were determined to find out whether or not the Hound of the Baskervilles was really there. That's the real reason you broke into the storeroom last night, isn't it? Ah! Sir, why don't you tell us what happened, please? Let's go! Alright, yeah, this Baskerville story is the latest Shibdom adventure, right? But it ain't been printed yet. So I figure it's gotta be worth a fair few pieces of silver, right? Oh, yes, at least 5,000 pounds. What? Really? Wait, really? Oh my gosh. Even Iris is like, excuse me, it's worth that much? So you intended to sell Iris's manuscript, did you? No, Ginny, how could you? What? Wait, no, hang on. Course I weren't gonna sell it. All I wanted to do was find out if the manuscript or whatever you call it really was there or not. That's the only reason I was in the place. For Iris' sake. Isn't that right? Ah! Oh no, she's done. We knew why you'd done it from the start, Gina. Of course we did. But I knew you wouldn't do anything mean like that, Ginny. I just knew it. Well, when I saw the manuscript in the storeroom, it reminded me of what you'd said the night before. Grown-ups do a lot worse than that, believe me. Barefaced liars, a lot of them. You just ain't realized it yet. Yeah, I'm telling you, that manuscript ain't at Windy Banks. You'd soon see if you had a look. If I'm honest, I have wondered if Hurley's telling me the truth sometimes. I mean that I sometimes wonder if he might have hidden my manuscript somewhere. Somewhere I don't know. Even though it's wrong of me to tell him. Greatest student ever? Yeah, greatest student ever. Oh, Ginny, that was so sweet of you. Alright. I'll tell you why I did it. Just stop looking at me like that, Iris. Okay, good. It weren't because of Iris. That's not why I did it. I just wanted to know the truth. That's all. You wanted to know if Mr. Shibs was being honest? If it really deposited the manuscript at Windy Banks? It's like I told you the night before. I never had a father. But Iris's lot ain't like mine. She's got her dad. Only she can't see him. And I reckon that's gotta be harder. Oh no! Oh. Welcome to Shibdom, Butchie. Welcome. Oh. That's why she writes the stories. They're about her dad, really. That's what it sounded like to me anyway. Last night, when I was listening to what you were saying. Stories about Daddy? You mean they're not the adventures of a great detective? So much as the adventures of a great detective and his trusty partner? Iris, you... Well, that's how I see it, yeah? You're so thoughtful and so kind, Ginny. Yes, and we never thought any differently, did we? Look, give it a rest, will ya? I hate all this chummy nonsense. You hear? I hate it. Wait. What's that on your sleeves? What are those on your sleeves? I don't trust no one, right? That's how I work. Because if you don't trust no one can let you down. So leave me alone. Go on, Scarper. Wait, her sleeves. hadn't noticed until now, but it's unmistakable. Right there on both sleeves of that overcoat are some very suspicious red stains. Whoa! Why are you looking at me like that? Dun dun dun. I think it might be worth presenting some of our other findings in that area to Gina now. Maybe this? Those stains on the sleeves of your new coat, Gina? They're blood, aren't they? Not that I know whose blood yet. What? Blood, Mr. Naruto? You don't appear to have any obvious wounds yourself, though. So could it be blood that spattered from Mr. Windybank when he was shot last night? Let's not beat around the bush here. This trusty friend of mine will get results much faster than anything else. Take it easy, Iris. Don't move, Ginny. I'm gonna shoot. Yeah. What color? Yo! It is his blood! Oh! Oh my! What the? Forget the sleeves! The whole coat is covered in blood! Of course! The black color of the fabric was masking the stains! That's why we haven't seen them until now! And the blood has reacted with the chemical to turn a purple color, which matches one of the samples we've already collected perfectly. Yes, now let's see. Who had the purple blood? Aha! Yes, it was the brickmaker, Mr. Mason. Oh wait, sorry, not Mr. Windybank. Mr. Mason, the victim of the murder case 2 months ago. Wait! Does that mean McGilded did it? I knew it. What are you all on about? The victim? What do you mean? It's a rather uncomfortable situation, Mr. Naruhodo, but I think this makes things quite clear. It means the omnibus case is finally solved. The truth about who really murdered the brickmaker, Mr. Mason, is revealed. Dun dun dun, that's right, me. Dun dun dun. Oi! Would someone explain what's going on? Stop telling Av's story! Yes, it was McGilda all along. Oof. We can see now that the victim's blood is all over Mr. McGilda's overcoat. But in the trial 2 months ago, the defendant said this in his testimony. Now I ask you, what good-hearted soul wouldn't rush to help a fella bleeding from his stomach? I wasn't about to start worrying about me gloves now, was I? I reached out to give the man a hand. Give the man a hand in dying? But if you look at this overcoat now, it's clear. These stains couldn't have arisen from McGilded trying to pull the victim to his feet. No, if that was what had really happened, the blood wouldn't have splashed all over the front of the coat. The only explanation for this pattern of blood is that it splattered over McGilded's coat when he stabbed the victim in the stomach. Dun dun dun! I've tried to run from the truth for long enough, but there's no escaping it now. The true culprit in that case, Mr. Mason's killer, was Magnus McGilded. So it was him! Mr. Naruhodo, that horrible case is solved at last. And I helped the man walk free from that trial. I used all that twisted testimony and all that sham evidence to prove his innocence. How could I have let that happen? Rono, did you believe him though? Did you believe Mr. McGilded was innocent? I believed. Or rather, I think I was trying to believe. That's so sad. Did you hear about the guy who invented the knock-knock joke? He won the Nobel Prize. Nice one. Hey boss, what's up? My ceiling is what's up. It's pretty clean as far as I can see. It's still white, you know? Not much dust is scattered on the ceiling, but it'd be like that. Imagine believing that McGilda. That guy's sussy, okay? Because believing in those you represent in court is a defense lawyer's greatest weapon. A weapon? A lawyer's a weapon? Oh my god. Before we came to Great Britain, a great friend of mine taught me a valuable lesson. You mean Kazuma-sama? Kazuma! Kazuma! Listen, Ryunosuke. We lawyers are only human. We can't know for sure what is the truth and what is a lie. Which is why we must resort to our primary weapon. An unwavering belief in our clients. That's all we really have. Unwavering belief? Only when we truly believe what our clients tell us can we fight with everything we have for their cause. In any battle, there can be no victory without faith. So I believe you, unwaveringly. Kazuma, my man. Speaking of ceilings, mine is falling apart. Please don't let it fall on you, thanks. What's funny, Gina? Core. Sounds like in this empire of Japan you come from, everyone must be soft. Well, come on! Look at the mess it's got you into believing in that bog-trotter. Yes, I inadvertently helped a murderer walk free. Well, at least you've learned your lesson now, eh? Believing in people's never worth it. Someone always stabs you in the back in the end. Thanks for hip hop. Hey! Yay! I entirely love your voice acting for this. Is so good. Oh, thank you! I know I don't really go for like full out very different voices, but I like to think that I at least understand the different tones for each of the character, which kind of does help. Hi, Azure Sniper. Hello, nice to see you here. Yay! Soon as you let down your guard, you've had it. Take a leaf out of my book. Believe no one, gathered by no one. Gina, may I ask you something? What? I'd just like to make absolutely sure. What would you like us to do with these representation papers for tomorrow's trial? How many times do I have to say it? Rip them up and chuck them away. Are you really sure that's what you want? I bet that's what he wants and all now, Mr. I'm a believer lawyer over there. Don't forget it was me in that trial 2 months ago. I led everyone up the garden path, didn't I? And you're telling me you can believe in me after that? Not likely. Well, Mr. Naruhodo, a lawyer's primary weapon is an unwavering belief in his clients. Ultimately, it comes down to whether or not I feel I can trust Gina after everything that's happened. I can trust her! I can fix her, baby. Okay, I can fix her. Let's go. Gina, let me say it again. Please allow me to represent you in tomorrow's trial. Are you half-baked? Not at all. You have not once admitted to committing the crime, have you? What's more, I believe that you're telling me the truth. She's so touched. She's like, I mean, I did choose to believe McGilda in the end, but come on, like, I was supposed to, you know? Seriously, Mr. Narrow Odo? Didn't you hear all of what I said before? I'm a born liar. Fibs just trip off me tongue. And I'm a diver, don't forget. I pulled the wool over your eyes 2 months ago and got you into all sorts of trouble. Why would you ever trust me now? I just don't get it. I can fix her. I know, right, mate? I'm like, I can fix her. I can fix her, guys. Okay, you can trust me. Gina. I do understand why you choose not to put your trust in others. But I assure you, there is more to this life than you yet realize. What do you mean? The world we live in is full of people you would do very well to trust. People who won't ever let you down. Eh? It's true that I'm just a student of law and I'm certainly lacking in courtroom experience. But I can promise you this. Whatever happens, and until my very last breath, I am completely on your side. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I miss the soundtrack from this game. Yay! Hi, Leosa. Lovely of you to join us. Thank you. Yeah, the soundtrack from this game is amazing. I mean, I ultimately still prefer Ace Attorney's soundtrack. It's kind of like a personal preference, but this shit good. She can make me worse. She absolutely can make me worse, guys. No doubt about that. Kaitels, good morning. Who are we clowning on today? Aside the defense, that is. It's me. I'm clowning. Oh, what? What do you expect me to say to that? Oh, she's crying. She's like... Then it's decided. I will take these papers now and carry out the necessary preparations for tomorrow's trial. It would be a shame to throw them away now after it's been penned with your name so beautifully. Good night, Shadow. Good night. I'll see you next time. Miyori, have you tried Phoenix, right? No? No? Never heard of Phoenix, right? No, never. Guys, never heard. Do what you like. You Eastern Lauder. I don't know what you are. I don't get you. Aww, that's still so cute. Gina's taken herself off to the back of her cell. Should never admit it, but I hope she's feeling relieved. That turned out alright in the end, I think. Whoever's hiding there, show yourself at once. Eavesdropping is the height of cowardice. Oh, Miss Sato? Somebody's there in the shadows. I can sense it. Somebody who wasn't there before. What? Blimey, you're sharp, eh? Hello. I suppose you were using one of those mystic Japanese arts, like the art of stealth I've heard so much about. Ninjas, lol? Phoenix Wright, what a name to be uttered in the sacred courtroom, exactly. Wow, never heard of Phoenix Wright. Who is he, man? If anyone was being stealthy, it was you, Inspector. Crixie! Oh dear me, I am most terribly sorry, your ladyship. I didn't mean to startle you. How long have you been listening in on our conversation? Good grief! Listening in? No! I just got word that there were some visitors who were refusing to leave even though it was after hours. I assure you, your ladyship, I only just arrived this very minute, not a moment earlier. That's all it is, nothing untoward, nothing at all. After hours? Is it that late already? So then, I'll humbly excuse myself now, your ladyship. He's a house contractor. Oh, Phoenix Wright is a house contractor? I see. What an interesting name for a house contractor, huh? Ta-ta, toodaloo, cheerio, all the best, bye, and bye! And that's a lot of farewells, and not one of them appropriate for her ladyship. I like him already, he's fun. Oh, but I wanted to have a chat! I'm terribly sorry, but time is pressing at the minute. Oh, I see. That's a shame. If I don't get this emergency at the Supreme Court dealt with, Sharpish, Lord Strongheart will... well... Emergency? Lord Strongheart? Nothing! Forget I said anything! Anyway, I'm off. Alright, Grixie, if you have to. But let's chat soon. Delighted, charmed, can't wait, if you please, my pleasure. That's a lot of pleasantries, and not one of them sounded sincere. Hey Ruka, hello, hey. It's just like, wait, your voices are really cool. Thank you so much. I've practiced so much with the Ace Attorney series, Lamau. A British Gumshoe. He is the British Gumshoe, but way smarter than Gumshoe. He actually has a few brain cells in there, and that's saying something, guys. That's really saying something. Grixie's so funny. He says such silly things. It's certainly entertaining to see an inspector of the police fawning to a 10-year-old girl. But anyway, I wonder what this emergency is at the Supreme Court. I must attend the court clerk's office now before it closes. Yes, of course. Thank you, Miss Susato. To be fair, the bar ain't that high. True. Kindly escort Iris home now, Mr. Naruhodo. I shall meet you there later. He has the special power of infinite fish and chips. You know, that makes him way more superior than Gumshoe because he has the power of infinite fish and chips. Gumshoe barely has like 2 coins to rub together, okay, in his pocket. He's so poor because Mal just keeps docking his payload. And so our investigation came to an end. Susato-san went to file the necessary papers for my defense of Gina the following day. And then it hit me. I could no longer suppress the wretched feeling that had been gnawing away at my insides. Tomorrow, Susato-san will be leaving Britain and making her way back to Japan. Is fawning at 10-year-old girls that funny? It's funny when it's him, when he's like that. It's like, oh my god, my ladyship. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Exactly. He held in his hand the power to solve world hunger. That's all. Well, Gumshoe doesn't have the royalties from popular writing. I mean, neither does Inspector Gregson. Well, he gets a bit of money, but mostly it's what she's done for him, so I guess she's justified. 16th April, 11:13 p.m. Naruhodo's legal consultancy. Naruhodo-san. It's been a very trying day, hasn't it? I do hope you're not too exhausted. What about you, Susato-san? Today has been even more trying for you, I'm sure. Mr. Sholmes was shot before our eyes, Gina was arrested, all on the back of the news that her father has fallen ill and that she must return to Japan at once. I hope your father recovers soon. Oh no. Gumshoe, Lamau, Gumshoe Mao does dock his pay a lot, so like it probably carries through the generations, Lamau. Gumshoe, wait, hold on, has unlimited ramen with low budget though. I don't think it's unlimited, he just has some ramen. To be fair, she's an unprecedented genius. That's true, she is really a genius. Most 10-year-olds aren't making stuff like that, yeah. Yeah, so Iris supplies Gregson's potato. Might as well say she supplies the fish as well, right? You might as well, lol. Thank you for your kind words. It's so sad. I wonder why it is that so many thoughts rage in my head like a storm. And yet, I seem unable to find the words to express any of them. I know exactly what you mean. Anyway, I have one final task to complete as your judicial assistant. Once that is done, I shall make preparations for my departure tomorrow. One final task? What is this task? Come on! What is this task? You mentioned one final task a moment ago. What did you mean? Oh my! I nearly forgot. Please, I want you to have this. What is that? Some huge bundle of documents. It's my notes from the case 2 months ago. The murder that was committed on the omnibus. The McGilded case! It seems to me that this case of Mr. Windibank's murder, of which Gina is accused, is very much tied up with the omnibus case in ways that are not yet completely apparent. So I took the liberty of consolidating my writings about the case for you. With everything else she's had to think about, Susato-san's still managed to do this, and all neatly laid out for me in her beautiful handwriting. It was my pleasure. I can only hope that it will bolster your case tomorrow for Gina. Thank you so much, Susato-san. I will do my best to use it wisely. You really are the best judicial assistant in the world. Well, that's extremely flattering. But I'm sorry to say that I've been a complete failure. Sorry? I didn't quite catch what you said there. Oh, ignore me. I was just mumbling to myself. The McGilded case notes have been entered in the court record. Okay. Let's talk about going back to Japan then. It's just 2 months since we've arrived in London, but we've managed to establish this office. It was finally feeling as though we were settling in. I would be lying if I said I felt no regret. I'm so sorry, Susato-san. It's just so sudden. I really don't know what to think. I've had no time to gather my thoughts. I know I've only been here a short time, but in my limited experience of the courtroom, I feel I've learned something. And what would that be? It seems to me there are many facets to people's personalities. Facets? And like a jewel, the light plays off them in complex patterns, illuminating their actions and their motives. But we only see a small number of the total facets, and what is illuminated is only part of the whole story. What lies in the shadows? What do those facets we cannot see look like? Perhaps there are some parts we'll never lay eyes on for as long as we live. That's so true. Sometimes I feel as though I'm blind to so much, but I keep hoping that one day it will all become clear. That all the facets will be illuminated and I'll finally understand how everything fits together. Naruhodo-san. I suppose what matters is that we keep our eyes open and keep moving forward, even if the way sometimes seems dark. What is this touching monologue? It's amazing to think it's been just 2 months. You've grown so much. Oh, look at her face! Oh. Sorry? I've what? Oh no, it was nothing. Unimportant. What do you mean unimportant? Tell me how proud you are of me. God damn it. She's sad? Yeah, she's very sad. She has to go back to Japan. Very sad, isn't it? Excuse me, tomorrow's departure. Do you know what time you will leave London in the morning? Yes, I picked up my ticket earlier. I shall be leaving here at 4 AM. I see. Well, I'll escort you to the station. Absolutely not. Sorry? I'm sure you realize why I couldn't possibly let you do that. You have a very important day ahead of you tomorrow. Gina's trial. Yes, I know, but every word you utter will have the potential to determine Gina's fate. You must get as much rest as possible. Even though, like me, I'm sure you will find it hard to sleep. But please, for me, do try. They have such a special relationship. Oh my god. No, I'm gonna fall in love with Miss Osato, but I'm supposed to be in love with you, my queen. Then don't fall in love with Miss Osato. It's easy. Just don't fall in love with her. You know, why would you have to fall in love with her? Just don't. Well, it's getting rather late. I think you should go to bed now, Naruhodo-san. I must finish packing up my things in my room. Susato-san, I wish you the very best of luck tomorrow. Good night. Wait! There's something I need to say. Hey-ya! GG.com. What was that? A secret technique of mine. The Susato shut down. LOL! Shut down? Please, I implore you. If we have to voice our goodbyes, I won't be able to hold back my tears. Oh no! You won't be able to hold back our tears. It's not supposed to be so filthy. Susato-san. It truly had been a trying day. On our feet for hours, getting Gina to open up to us and learning the truth about that nemesis of a case. Physically and mentally, I was exhausted. And yet the idea of sleep seemed impossible. But I forced myself to close my eyes. And as a cacophony of scenes of our lives here in London played through my mind, eventually, my fatigue triumphed, and I fell into a deep sleep. Oh no, there's a big part of me who wants to give her a big hug, right? Just give her a hug. She needs it. Okay? 17th April, the small hours, St. Sinner's Hospital, Ward 3. Is he awake? Yes, I quite understand. That is a great weight off my mind. Oh! Oh! The man himself! Rest assured, I shall put everything in place exactly as we have discussed. Thank you so much. It has been an honor and a pleasure to be acquainted with you, Mr. Sholmes. On the contrary, the pleasure has been mine. I bid you farewell, and Godspeed. Who is this? Who is this? Oh! My dear madam. Oh. He's up and about? Damn. To be continued. Hey, let's go. He has put everything into place. I wonder what plan he had. Whoa. Okay, let's save. Oh my. Damn. Damn. Yo. Yeah. I don't know if I should should I end here? I think I should end it here. Because tomorrow is gonna be a long day for me. So I think it might be better if I end it here today. Oh, okay, big stretch. A posture check. Big stretch and posture check. Yes, okay, sure. Go back to work, Dells, no problem. Okay, guys, so I'll tell you what's on tomorrow. Tomorrow at around 2, so that's like 7 hours before our usual stream, I will stream, it was my previous time slot that I used to stream at. So those of you who are newer to my streams, you may not have ever seen me stream at that time slot, but I'm bringing it back because I would like to invite Kiko to introduce Honkai Star Rail to me. So I'll be playing Honkai Star Rail for the very first time, and I would like you guys to join me, okay? So we'll be playing that. And then after that stream, there'll be a break for dinner and a shower and stuff like that. And then at night, I will be doing love readings for, you know, I'll be doing love readings for Valentine's Day. So if you guys are interested, feel free to join us. Okay, it'll be first come, first served. I will figure out a method to streamline like the readings and things like that. So we'll see how to do that. All right, we'll see how to do that. And well, I suppose that's kind of like the plan for tomorrow. Busy day. So for those who are in a different time zone, maybe you can make it for the Honkai Staru stream. For those who are in the current time zone and watching now, you can make it for the Valentine's Day stream. So either way, you stand to gain. Okay, you stand to gain. The only one losing here is honestly me because I'll be tired out. But hey, whatever, okay? Yeah, and as a result, I would probably need to rest a lot because because readings take a lot of energy. I know it doesn't seem like it, but readings take a lot of energy. So I will probably have to end this here. Okay, thank you guys for your patience. I hope you'll be with me the next time I play this game, which will most likely be next week because this weekend there may still be either some hosting of guests or some New Year's visiting to do. That's why I couldn't put anything over the weekend. But if I have time, I will do a guerrilla stream. Alright, as usual. Thank you for saying thanks, me. If you want to PM me about anything or discuss about anything, absolutely no problem as well. Okay, so for those of you on YouTube, thank you so much for coming today. For those of you on Twitch, please stay with me as I send you off to someone else, okay? Okay, that's the usual thing. Hey. Okay, thank you for stream. She's getting really interesting. I hope you mean my content has been getting interesting, but I'm sure you mean TGA has been getting interesting. But either way, that's fine. Alright, thank you guys so much. I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, Otsuyari. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.